Okay, welcome to episode 4 of my micro mini series talking about talk shows. This episode is about Ricki Lake. Go Ricki, go Ricki, go Ricki. Okay, so I remember Ricki Lake. I want to put things in perspective. Her show started like in the 90s, and she was like a lot of people. Okay, and then let me backtrack. It started in like the 90s and then it ended around like 9/11 after that, because I remember moved to New York, like people would talk about how they would go see Ricki Lake and sit in the audience, and they said that it was all the same people like that would go there like all the time, and they were like in tracksuits and they would go see Ricki Lake. But I want to talk about, okay, so let's talk about Ricki Lake. So back in the 90s, she was like really young. And a lot of people that were like celebrities from TV or had a canceled show or a movie career were suddenly thrust into talk shows. And they would have a talk show and it might make it or it might not. But talk shows were like a big deal, and you had to have certain ratings, and everybody was trying to have a talk show. What with Ricki Lake, she targeted the young demographic, so she claimed like she would take the young point of view. So for example, she claimed that, you know, if another talk show did a topic where, oh, my daughter dresses like a tramp, then Ricki Lake would take the younger point of view and her topic would be, oh, my mom thinks I'm a hoe or whatever, I dress inappropriately, and that would be like the subject of the show, and she would take like the young point of view on that, because I think she was like maybe like she was in her early 20s like when she started the talk show. Okay, I want to say some stuff about Ricki Lake. So when I would grow up, and I was coming home from school and I would see all these people on Ricki Lake and they were all crazy, and I didn't know what it was. And, you know, they were all like yelling over each other and no one was listening and no one could respond. And it was like this one yelling over that one yelling over this one yelling over that one yelling. And no one could you couldn't respond to it. Nobody was listening. They were just yelling. And that's all it was. And I was like, what are these people's deal? Like, what is this? And then I moved to New York and I saw that everybody in New York is like that. There's a lot of people in New York like that, to where they all like yell over each other and they can't listen and they can't respond. And when you need them to like explain something, they don't know what it is. They can only yell at you over something. Example, can you get me, where do I get cups? You don't get cups here. Excuse me, I need to know where I can get cups. You don't get cups here. Okay, but nobody can tell you like where you get cups. Nobody can tell you the name of the person who's in charge of cups. Everybody can just yell at you and tell you you're stupid because you don't get cups here. Like those kinds of conversations. So anyway, when I came to New York, I was like, oh, that's what that is. But anyway, Ricki Lake, I guess she was informative, but like it was more like out of control young people on her show. But her show ended. It was all right. Go Ricki, go Ricki. All right, let's stay tuned for the next one is Jenny Jones. All right, bye.